rabbit holing the mental health and the well-being corporate narrative, and it just keeps getting worse. Episode 7, let's talk about competence and hypocrisy. Now for this episode, let's separate the two, mental health issues and well-being. And I'm going to prove it to you that you organizations are doing harm. Now, when somebody is having a real mental health problem, if you allow anyone less than a person with the doctor in front of their name near your employees, you should be fired. There is no bloody way if I actually had a mental health issue, somebody with a crash course on mental health issues or mental health aid 3 days program, 4 days, 1 week would come near me, or I would allow anyone like that near my employees. Why? Because if they had a physical illness, I would take them to a real doctor and not to the charlatan on the corner. So hypocrisy number 1, if you really want to address mental health issues in the workplace, you would be hiring psychologists instead of giving people calm application and gym passes. Now let's go to the second side, the well-being. And it is fun because this week I got into a conversation with a well-being specialist. And she really didn't have an answer to me when I kept pushing. I'm like, explain it to me. What is this well-being and how employers contributing to the poor well-being of employees? So by the end of the conversation, we agreed that employers' responsibility is to provide a pleasant workplace, enough resources, and good leadership. Now, what has it got to do with well-being? Isn't that just a responsible and good employer? Why on earth did we find a new name for this, for being a good employer? What are you all, Gen Z, that you find a new label for the obvious and the old stuff? But okay, let's agree that the purpose of well-being initiatives is to fix those areas that are stressing the employees out. I'm all for it, 100%. But this is not what's happening. We have yoga classes, we have mental health aid colleagues who attended the 5-day crash course, no bloody idea what it's all about. Imagine you handing your workforce over to these people. We have eye test, ear test, whatever you name it, but we are not fixing the stressors. And that's why I'm saying that well-being initiatives are doing more harm, because they give us this illusion or delusion that we are doing something, but we are actually not. We are not focusing and fixing what is actually causing the stress, but doing everything else. It's like a circus. So yeah, the hypocrisy and the incompetence behind well-being. And who are these well-being experts? What does it even mean? It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Physical health, yes, you go to the doctor. Mental health, you go to the psychiatrist or a psychologist. Emotional health, once again, you go to the psychologist. None of these people are qualified to do any of them. So why would I go to any well-being or mental health gurus in the world of corporations when I wouldn't even trust them? They're gonna tell you, drink more water. Okay, lovely.